So what's up? This is Gloria, 50 Shades of Glow. I am in Brooklyn. This hat is making me laugh because it's reminding me of coming to America. You know, remember when they wanted to be Americanized and he had the Queen's hat? So that reminds me of that. But welcome, 50 Shades of Glow. I'm doing a review today on the hotel that I was staying at in Brooklyn. It's Holiday Inn, downtown Brooklyn. So I just wanted to give it a quick review. Um, it's the pluses are it's right downtown. It's very close to the A train that you can get straight from the airport. So that was really, really good too. It was reasonable. It still was like two a night, but that's the least expensive I found if you want to, have something halfway decent. Um, it's funny, the room size, I'm going to show you the room size a little. It's kind of messy because I'm about to leave, but king size bed. The mattress is to die for. I don't know what type of mattress they had, but it feels like you were laying in a cloud. Laying in a cloud. I was on the fifth floor. The heating and cooling system was good. They had some pretty velvet drapes. Of course, this is New York size, 40% less, smaller than anything else that you may see. I was on the fifth floor. So this is about, the typical New York view. I'm in Brooklyn, not Manhattan. I know this looks like Manhattan, but it's Brooklyn now. And the room is pretty decent. So I had a slight issue with housekeeping. They tried to cut corners and not refresh my bed. They just like tightened it up. And that was an issue. But the management, were very kind, but I told them that I work for a travel company. So, but they gave me points. They were very kind because they couldn't send, it was too late for them to send up someone to change the sheets. So that was an unnecessary hassle. They didn't make up my bed. They didn't they just cut corners. They came and tightened up the bed and emptied the trash. And I found out that the housekeeping services are outsourced. So, a travel tip to everyone: be careful. There are safes in the room, so do not assume that housekeeping is under that brand, because if they have a sub housekeeping, folks will steal your shit. Okay, because I got nervous because usually I wear my choker, and I remembered my choker on the side of my bed, so I jumped up and I was like, oh my God, where's my choker? It's not here. And I remember it at the last minute. I said, I'm going to New York. I am not wearing my choker. This is fine. My little typical, everyday piece. I'm not wearing my choker. So, but I panicked because I thought I bought my choker and it was gone. So just be careful. But yeah, they tried to cut corners. And Holiday Inn told me they don't have a housekeeping staff. They outsource it. So that makes me nervous. So I didn't like that. Okay. It's a couple other things that kind of had me in concern. But first, I just want to show y'all. Oh, and here's the bathroom. The bathroom's cute. And again, New York size, 40% smaller than the typical hotel room that you may see. So, let me see. This is the outfit of the day. Again, yes, I'm in full tourist mode. So, I got my 444 sweatshirt. Yes, I'm representing with that. So I'm going to be rocking that. So that is my outfit of the day with some black. I think these are Michael Kors with some leather on the side. Just little jogger pants or just little cute, relaxed black pants. Just real laid back. So my typical stuff. And I got my little knit hat to stay warm. So, but yeah, so the room was comfortable. Just had that issue with housekeeping. What else? Yes, the hotel is in a great spot. I've been able to get on the subway. It's basically a block and a half from the A train and 3 blocks away from the 2 and 3. So it's real easy to get around. What else? What else? Check-in was okay. They were pleasant. They did give me, my little perks of being an IHG member. Little snacks. I think I have everything. Yeah, little snacks. And then a 2 p.m. late checkout. So that's really, really good to have the 2 p.m. because most hotels do not do a 2 p.m. checkout. And I just want to show y'all something. This door has been cracked since yesterday. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, so yeah, so I like that. But the other thing I have, oh wow, it's taking that long. Yeah, the elevator, sometimes, I don't know what they're doing with the elevator. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not. Yeah, the check-in, I checked in about, what time was it? It was like 5 or 6 o'clock. And about 5. And it wasn't that bad. What else? But what I have noticed that concerned me, and with me just leaving Kenya, and how my experience was there at hotels, like the security, like I said, in Kenya, you can't go into any public area, any malls, anything. They're serious about security, everything. You go into any hotel, the hotel is fully guarded with a gate around it. I was very concerned here. We're in New York, one. We're in Brooklyn, too, downtown Brooklyn. With all the homeless, the mental illness, the this being a sanctuary city, just people, just so many people, like there's no security. That really concerns me. And most hotels, okay, you have a security guard at the front. No security guard. We're in Brooklyn. We're in New York. Anybody can roll up in here. And then in some hotels, you have controlled access. So you can't get on the elevator unless you put your room key in the elevator. And you got to use the room key before you go up and when you're coming down and getting out. At this hotel, you just get on an elevator and go to any floor. That makes me really nervous. So I'm really concerned about the safety because anybody can just come up and be wandering, and how everything is so small and tight and back steps, anybody can be here. So that's a big, big concern, is the safety. Everything was fine, but anybody can just roll up in here because they don't have any security, and it's like one person at the front desk, so they could miss anybody that's just coming through, and just, so that was a concern. Everything else is okay, but what I do see compared to when, I was in Nairobi, like for so many things to be happening in the United States with shootings and everything, that there's yeah, we're waiting. They've been waiting forever.
I didn't want to barge ahead of you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's a line, as y'all can see, but an elevator. I don't know what's up with that, but that is a big concern. So to be aware of that, so I would suggest when you're checking out hotels, see what their security is like, because it was fine, but it couldn't have been fine. And even when I went to the library, public library, I was really expecting to see like security barricaded, you going through the metal detector. It's like nothing. And I'm like, anybody can do anything. That, yeah, they talk about safety, but when anybody can carry a gun and there's no security anywhere, and we're in New York, we're in Brooklyn, at a public place, I just don't understand. So, just want to give you tidbits on that. So, it's Holiday Inn downtown Brooklyn, and it was good. But two things. Well, the bed felt wonderful, and it's close to the subway. But the security was a big concern for me, and then the the security, the general security, and also housekeeping tried to slack. But I found out that housekeeping is a sub party, and that concerns me for security. Just if you leave your stuff thinking that housekeeping is part of Holiday Inn and it's outsourced. All right, take care. Share, like, subscribe. 50 Shades of Glow. I will check y'all later. Bye.